Hi, everyone. How are you? My name is Wendy Myers of MyersDetox.com. And today on the Facebook Live, I want to talk to you about how to detox your home. And I have a freebie for you also, a how to detox your home checklist that you can download when I am at the end of my little lecture here. And I'm going to be talking all about different ways that you can detox your home, bring some awareness of different areas of your home that you may not, really be clued into that contain toxins. Because when you are looking to be healthier, when you're trying to detox your body, we need to reduce the influx of toxins into your body. And there's many places in the home where toxins lurk. And so we're going to reveal some of those sources today. So thanks for joining me. And you guys are going to get a free detox your home checklist with tons and tons and tons of tips and tricks. So you can start, going through your home and auditing your home for potential sources of toxins and replace maybe cleaners and beauty products and other things with healthier alternatives. So I'm going to tell you what I'm going to be talking about today. And at the end of the show, I'm going to give you a free detox your home checklist. So we're going to talk about the most effective strategies for detoxing your home. I'm going to walk through every room of your home, revealing all the toxic chemicals and heavy metals hiding in plain sight and what you can do about it. So we're going to cover your kitchen. We're going to cover the bathroom. We're going to cover the laundry room, cleaning products, your garden, and even some general tips for your entire home. So let me start first with going into the kitchen. So number one, you want to filter your drinking water. You do not want to be drinking water straight from the tap. There's all kinds of toxins in tap water. It's kind of scary. I mean, there's parasites, there's fluoride, there's copper added to that. There is chlorine or chloramine, which is cheaper, which can cause lead to etch off from pipes. There is drugs. There's, the municipal water sources are only required by, the EPA and other agencies to filter out a number of known toxin sources. And as you know, the government lags way, way behind in the research and then enforcement once there's awareness of a toxin that's known to be, causing health issues. And so there's so many different drugs and medications and antidepressants and birth control pills and other medications found to be in our water. So you want to be, using a robust water filtration system for water that you drink and use for your coffee or tea and cook with. And so that's not going to be found in a pure water filter or a Brita water filter. Those are really kind of Mickey Mouse filters that might make the water taste a little bit better because they're removing chlorine or fluoride, but they don't really do a great job of removing heavy metals and chemicals and other contaminants that we know are in water. I really like PuriFX water filters. Those are wonderful. Those are really the one that I use personally. And we have an article on the website. What kind of water should you drink? I'm going to have the moderator post that in the comments. And that's a really good illuminating article about the type of water you should be drinking and avoiding and things like that. So the next thing is about a non-toxic water bottle. A lot of people are wanting to use renewable water bottles, not using the plastic bottles and throwing those away, the single-use plastics. So I'm not a big fan of the stainless steel water bottles. I feel like those impart a metallic taste to the water because it's metals getting into your water. That's why there's a metallic taste. Much prefer glass water bottles if you can get one, and just ditch the stainless steel. I'm just not a huge fan of those. Also, you want to throw out non-stick cookware. This is fairly obvious. There's a lot of PFOAs or PUFAs, what they're called. This is known to be very, very toxic surface. The non-stick surface has a lot of toxins in it. Then the least toxic cookware is stainless steel. So that is the best one, hands down. Titanium is great also. Those are very, very expensive, like a Salad Master pans, but I recommend people do the stainless steel. Those are the best ones. But there's other options as well, but I like stainless steel the best. And then you want to replace your food storage containers. Move to glass if you can. Get rid of the plastics, ditch all the plastic in your kitchen, and do the glass storage containers. Those are ideal. And you want to try to go organic, obviously, lots and lots of pesticides in non-organic food. And so that pretty much covers it for the kitchen. And please, guys, leave your comments. If you have any questions whatsoever about anything that I'm talking about, so the basics, I'm going over some basics on this Detox Your Home checklist that you can download at the end of the show. So leave any comments you have about how to detox your home. So the next thing on area in the checklist is the bathroom. So are your cosmetics safe? A lot of people don't realize that there is lead in lipsticks. There can be lead in mascara. There can be nickel and aluminum in eyeshadows and blushes. There can be really high levels of bismuth in your powders, in the powders that you're using on your face for coverage. A lot of different potential sources of toxins in makeup. So I really am a big fan of natural makeups. This is one that I use right here. It's called Mineral Fusion. This one's really, really nice. That's sold at Whole Foods and natural food stores. There's also a brand called Zuzu that's really nice. I have a lot of other tips for natural makeups and brands that I recommend in my article on myersdetox.com called Wendy's Recommendations for Natural Beauty Products. I'm going to have our moderator leave a link to that article here. And then also, are you slathering toxins on your body every single day? So many people don't realize that the chemical ingredients on the labels of products have preservatives like propylparaben, methylparaben, butylparaben, and these are products that interfere in your hormones. So a lot of people out there have low hormone production, low libido. They don't feel quite right. Maybe they have too much excess weight on them. A lot of this can be due to hormone issues caused by endocrine disruptors that are in our beauty products. Some women use over 25 beauty products per day between their makeup, and that can even go up into 100. Women use a lot of different makeups and perfumes and lotions and deodorants, and so if you're using conventional products, you can be adding a huge toxic burden to your liver, to your body. Many of these have endocrine disrupting properties to them. Perfumes do also, perfumes and air fresheners. These are petroleum-based products that interfere in your estrogen and other hormones. Definitely want to avoid these. They're almost like smoking. They're like a secondhand smoke. So you want to be avoiding the typical perfumes and any type of air fresheners or, room sprays. They have to say essential oils on them. Any product that has essential oils in it will say that on the label. So you want to avoid any product that has fragrance or perfume on the label that is, the petroleum-based toxic endocrine disrupting ingredients. And so that's pretty much it for detoxing your bathroom and your personal care products. Oh, great. So I have a couple of questions here that I'll get to. So what are your thoughts about ceramic for cookware? I like ceramic cookware. I think it's fine. I think it depends on the glazes that are used. Sometimes the glazes that are used on those can have, dissolved solids in them that are toxic that get into the food or get into water if water is boiled into it. It just depends on the brand. But generally the ceramic ones are okay, but I prefer stainless steel over all the other ones. And so Ida, thanks for joining us today. So I missed the reason why no stainless steel bottles. So I don't like the stainless steel water bottles so much. I just feel like they impart a metallic taste on them. They're generally safe for storing your water or cooking in. I think the stainless steel pans tend to be much more heavy duty and much better made than the stainless steel, like the cheap stainless steel water bottles. And so I just really prefer people use glass for their reusable water bottle. I think it doesn't impart any taste, there's no chance of it imparting any metals into your water. I personally just feel like the water has a metallic taste in it. And so that doesn't bode well for me. I don't want to drink water that tastes like metals. So I just don't like the stainless steel bottles for that reason. So Serena, have you checked out the AquaTrue portable reverse osmosis filter? Yeah, so the reverse osmosis is a great water filtration system, but because the water is damaged, it gets all the toxins out, but the water is not structured, so you have to add something to the water to restructure it. So I like the Crystal Energy drops by Patrick Flanagan. You get them on Amazon. Those will restructure the water so the water hydrates you. I personally cannot tolerate reverse osmosis water because it just doesn't hydrate you. I'll just drink the water, drink it, and I just don't. It doesn't hydrate me. It just doesn't go into my cells. I just find that I'm urinating it out. It just runs right through me. So I don't personally drink reverse osmosis water, but I will use it for cooking or for coffee or teas like that. But to hydrate your body, I just can't tolerate it. So I don't personally use that. So I do like the Purifix water filter. Gets out, the 99.99% of toxins. I do like, if you do a reverse osmosis filter, then just make sure you add some Crystal Energy to it or do some other type of restructuring of the water so that it hydrates you. So you guys having a hard time hearing me? Maybe that helps. Okay, so let's get back to my little lecture here. So the next thing is the laundry room. So really good idea to switch out your laundry detergent to a non-toxic brand. A lot of the laundry detergents out there have so many different toxic chemicals, including the fragrance that's in them. The dryer sheets, forget it. You guys using Downy or any kind of regular dryer sheets, those can have 100 different chemicals in them. It's just not worth it. Like, I'll take my towels sticking together. Thank you. Just not worth it to have that just one little tiny convenience so that you're not, have the static cleaning or what have you. It's just not worth it. I really like My Green Fills. I think those are a great brand. I think they're just a fantastic company. I think their laundry detergents work really, really, really well. I'm going to put the link here. This is my fave laundry detergent. Yeah, here we go. So I'll put that link there to My Green Fills. I love them so much because they get the odor out of your clothes, work really, really well. They have so many different amazing products that I really recommend. And that's what I personally use for cleaning my laundry. And so let's go into the next part of my little lecture. If I can find my little PDF guide I was looking at. So the next thing I really like is for cleaning products. You want to use non-toxic cleaners. The best thing to just make your own. I use vinegar cleaners. So I'll use maybe 10 parts water to 1 part vinegar. The vinegar is really, really strong, and I'll put some essential oils in there. You can also add some baking soda, if you want to, scrub anything in your bathtub or your kitchen sink. And these are perfect. I also like some other cleaners out there like Seventh Generation, and there's lots of really, really good brands out there. I'm not the hugest fan of Method. I think they're kind of marketing themselves as a natural cleaner when there are, some not so desirable ingredients in those products. So it's just best to make your own or use Seventh Generation. There's just lots of great alternatives out there today. There's no excuse to be using just the typical garbage like Pine Sol or Lysol or bleaches, things like that. The bleaches have something called dioxin in them that's known to cause cancer. just we want to avoid there's just so many amazing natural ingredients you can be using to clean your home. I also really like microfiber cloths for dusting. So avoiding the pledges and avoiding all of the, different cleaning products that really just don't clean. They just add a ton of toxins to your home environment, make your home indoor air very, very toxic. That's why indoor air is 5 times as toxic as outdoor air, because we add so many toxic chemicals into our environment, introduce so many toxins that are totally avoidable. But, we've been marketed for decades to these companies that make oven cleaners and make other types of cleaners and these cleaners are made very, very cheaply. They're a good price. They're readily available in every single store. So many people just kind of, buy these products because they've been using them for decades, but there is a price to pay. I saw a news article recently that women that are exposed to cleaning products, it's the equivalent of smoking 20 cigars a day when you're cleaning your home. I mean, you're just really inhaling a lot of stuff that you should be avoiding. And so a microfiber cloth for dusting is great. You don't need to be using any kind of product to do dusting. And they're really great at absorbing a multitude of toxins lurking in household dust. So dust contains fungal spores, phthalates, flame retardants, BPA, perfluorinated chemicals, PFCs, and this, using the microfiber cloth will absorb all that stuff. And then also with your vacuum, I really recommend a vacuum equipped with a HEPA filter, which is a high efficiency particulate air filter for short, and really helpful that traps mold spores, pollen, pet dander, and dust mites. So it's better, vacuums are great, but much better if you have a HEPA filter. So any guys have any questions here? So do you have a way to get the smell out of new clothes? Yes. So this is one of those ones that they put formaldehyde and other kind of things in new clothes that, keep it from wrinkling. And so very, very irritating in my opinion. So there is a really good product that you can use. I'm going to have to find it right here. But I'll tell you, it's in our store, I believe. So it's a product by EnviroCleanse, and you can put it in with your laundry and it gets rid of all the chemicals that are in your clothes. It's really, really amazing. So I'd have to search for a second to get you the link for that. But yeah, I'd have to search too long to find that, but it's by EnviroCleanse. And just the laundry detergent that they have, really amazing at getting out the chemicals. And so Michelle, good, I'll play it again. I kept stopping at the beginning, so I missed that part. So yeah, anytime, if you guys are just tuning in now and you miss any part of this lecture, at the end, I'm going to give you my Detox Your Home checklist that I'm reviewing right now. There's lots of links in the checklist as well to everything that I'm talking about. And you can download that at the end. So we're just going through all of the different rooms in your home where potential toxins lurk. So Teresa, so when you get to the bedrooms, I want to swap out all of the pillows, but I'm overwhelmed by the reviews and need recommendations. So as far as pillows are concerned, so I really like the goose down pillows. I don't like using any kind of synthetic pillows or any kind of garbage out there. I really prefer the goose down. I know they're kind of pricey. And then you can also put an allergen, it's like a pillowcase that's an allergen protector that keeps dust mites out of it. So it helps the pillow to last longer. I really like those as well. But there's lots of great pillows out there. Definitely want to avoid any of the foam type pillows. There's the latex pillows that are like a foam type latex pillow, which are kind of nice, but I just personally prefer goose down, but it depends on what you're looking for. I like a real soft pillow. Other people like a firm pillow that's more supportive. So really it's a matter of preference there. Let's see. Okay, great. So I'm going to go back to the PDF. So around the home, so you want to invest in an air purifier. So that is one of the really important things you need to do because there are so many air pollutants in our home that get in from the outside. And a lot of people have mold. Like 50% of homes, it's estimated, have mold. And we also have things that can get into the air from our furniture. There's fire retardants on most mattresses and in our couches and things like that. So it's just an unfortunate reality of modern life that there's a lot of off-gassing of, if you have wood floors, the glues from those can off-gas, and the paints, and there's just a lot of different areas where sources of toxins in the home. So I really like the Fresh Air Surround System by Velara, and I'll give you the link to that right now. This is just an amazing air filter, and it goes into your home. It's not just an air filter, but it goes into your home and it kills all of the mold. So it's amazing if you have a moldy environment, or you're you're not sure if you have mold or not, or you want to do testing. You don't need, who cares? You can get this air filter and it will kill all of the mold in your home. It's really, really amazing. So I'm looking for this link now. Oh, here it is. Yeah, so this one is really amazing. So I'll send you the link for this. So this is the fresh air filter. Okay, great. So there's a link right there for that. And then there's also, if you just want to come a personal air filter for a small space, it's a little bit more affordable. I love the Breathe Safe air filter as well. I use this. This is by Creatrix Solutions. I'll put the link for that in the show notes. So it's called the Breathe Safe. And this produces about 50% more oxygen. There's definitely not as much oxygen in the air as there used to be a long time ago, because there's so many toxins in the air. But this gives you 50% more oxygen, so you're breathing in more healthy oxygen, and it filters the air. It filters mold. So this is really a lifesaver for people that are very, very sensitive to chemicals or mold, and they have trouble walking into buildings, or they have an issue at their office where there's toxins and just it doesn't smell good. You can take this with you. You can put it in your fanny pack and walk around with it to clean your personal airspace, or you can put it in your office or what have you. I just have it here next to me. And you can also use it in your infrared sauna. It will clean all the air that's evaporating off of you from your sweat and cleaning the air in your sauna, so you're not breathing that in again. So that's a really neat hack as well. And I'll send you the link in our store to the Breathe Safe. It's just really my little secret weapon for filtering my air. It's awesome. So I'll send that to you right now. I just love this little air filter. It's so great. Okay, so this is the Breathe Space personal air filter. So personal air filter. There you go, right there. Okay, and so Judy, so how do you clean goose down pillows? Well, you don't really. But you can wash them in the washing machine, just kind of like a goose down comforter. You can wash them in the washing machine, but and then dry them in the washing machine as well. You can also go to a natural green dry cleaner and clean them that way as well. But I don't think I've ever washed my pillows. I just put the allergen coating, like the allergen pillowcase on the inside, and then put a regular pillowcase on the outside of that. And then I just make sure that's always on. And then I wash the pillowcase so the inside of the pillow isn't getting dirty. So obviously, like any kind of bedding, you have to replace it every couple of years. It just kind of gets infested with dust mites and things like that. But the allergen pillowcases, those keep the dust mites out of it, so they stay cleaner longer. So Michelle, so I'm in Florida, mold inside and outside my house, leaks in walls over the years. Outside is black mold on the porch, house and driveway, sidewalks. I've tested positive for mold and test my doctor ran, no idea how to get rid of it all without great cost. So you definitely want to do the mold filtration system with the ozone, which is here, it's the fresh air filter that has ozone in it. So that's going to kill black mold. So that's going to be really, really helpful. And also, yeah, that's really the way to go for that. For black mold, you can kill it with, it's called chlorstyramine. It is a product that you can get at Home Depot that kills mold, and it's totally non-toxic. When I was living in my home that I had a mold issue, I had this chlorstyramine just sprayed all over underneath my house and all over my couch, all over the place. It's totally non-toxic, and it dries up and it kills all of the mold. And you can get it at Home Depot. It's really, really inexpensive. So you can also, if it's outside, you can use bleach. It's not ideal, but if it's outside your home, you can use bleach to kill the black mold as well. So that's what I would do. So next question here is, let's see. So how do you clean out the Breathe Safe air filter? So it's very, very simple. All you do is take this top off and then and just wipe it down. It's just super, super easy to clean because the air is going through it and it gets a little dusty sometimes, but very, very simple to clean. So very easy. And so Christine, so how can it be effective in a large open area? So for the, let's see, are you talking about, I'm not sure which filter you're talking about, but this is just for a personal space, like in a room or for like your bedroom or in your office. But for a large area, the fresh air filter, it's a little box. It covers a 3,000 square foot area. So it will send ozone out throughout your home, killing all kinds of mold, MRSA, bacteria, viruses, cold and flu viruses. It will kill all that stuff. So it will permeate your entire home and kill everything in your environment. So the fresh air ozone filter, that one is good for a 3,000 square foot home, and that meets the needs of most people. You can also, because it's small, portable, you can take it from room to room to room if you have a particular area you want to focus on. And I just have mine rotating. I have mine, sometimes it's in the garage, sometimes it's in the kitchen, and I just move my ozone, the fresh air surround system ozone filter around and where I need it. And so the next thing I want to go over is detoxing your home with plants. Plants produce a lot of oxygen. They take toxic air and they clean it up. So the more plants you can surround yourself with in your home, the less toxic your environment will be. Some really good plants to clean the home are garden mum, peace lily, aloe vera, and the spider plants. Those are probably the best ones to help detox your home. And you also want to eliminate any kind of foam mattresses or furniture. I know these have been super, super popular, and I definitely got suckered into buying one probably about 20 years ago when they first came out. The Tempur-Pedic, I was like, oh my God, it's like sleeping on a pillow, and your body just melts into it. So you want to get rid of those if you have them. They're probably the most toxic mattresses on the market. They off-gas all night long, and you're breathing that in, and just really makes for a very unhealthy environment. So I'm not talking about the natural latex foam mattresses. Those are perfectly fine. Those are natural ones made from rubber or natural latex. And furniture made from leather, wood, cotton, and wool is great. But if you can get rid of the foam furniture, if you can't get rid of it, just cover it with a natural fabric so it's maybe not off-gassing as much. And let's see. So the next thing is in your garden. So I really encourage people to go green with your lawn. So number one, don't want to spray any pesticides in your yard, any weed killers. The weed killer that many people get at Home Depot, it's called Roundup. That is glyphosate and other toxic chemicals that really cause leaky gut. They kill all your good gut bacteria, really cause people a lot of health problems. It's shown to cause cancers and things like that. So do not want to be killing the weeds and then risking getting cancers and causing other health problems. It's just, there's just not a cost benefit ratio there. Much better to either pull the weeds or hire someone to do it. My guys charge $25 to come and do my lawn. It's just, there's better ways to go about killing your weeds. And you also don't want to use synthetic lawn fertilizers like Miracle-Gro. These are full of a lot of different chemicals as well. And especially problematic if you have children or pets, you go outside and play in the grass, you want to use organic soil and composting mixes, many of which are readily available at Home Depot, also right next to the toxic lawn fertilizers. And I really beg you to also ban pesticides. So many people have pest issues. They have termites, or they have spiders, or they have fleas. Well, guess what? There's organic exterminators out there that, you know what they do? They spray essential oils on your home. Like, I had a spider problem. My organic exterminator came out and sprayed thyme oil to kill the spiders, and he used something else for fleas. They have just different products they use that are all natural, that where I have peace of mind, I get rid of my pest problem. They're obviously a little bit more expensive than a regular, exterminator, but there's no price you can put on your health. If you don't have your health, you have nothing. So you can't enjoy the rest of your life. You have to be rethinking every area of your life, every product you purchase, everything you put in your mouth. I want to really get you thinking about these choices that you're making and try to make healthier choices. And this may seem, for some people a little bit overwhelming. I threw a lot of information at you in this Facebook Live, but the key is Rome was not built in a day. You can't redo every area of your life all at once. There's a learning curve involved, and I've try to reduce that learning curve by recommending products for you, recommending, beauty products or cleaning products or air filters or water filters and things that I've already spent extensive time researching, even for my own use, because I have to use all these products too. And so I research them thoroughly and make recommendations based on products that I like, know that work, shown in testing to work, or that really work. Like for laundry detergents, there's a lot of natural ones out there that suck. They say they're natural and they're all green, but they don't get the smell out of your clothes. Or deodorant that says it's natural, but it really doesn't work. So I work really hard to, find out these hidden gems and reveal them to you. So I'm going to send you my link to my Detox Your Home checklist, since kind of reviewed all the different areas of your home and how you can detox it. So just go to this link right here and detox my Detox Your Home checklist. Oh, wow. So Nikki said Home Depot has stopped carrying Roundup April 2019. That is amazing. That's really good news. I hadn't caught that in the news. So that's fantastic. So I guess they're phasing that out. I'm really happy to hear that. But it's still sold at millions of other places. It's sold at, the drugstores and, and grocery stores. It's just sold in a lot of different places that have home supplies, and a lot of all the pesticide companies still use at the exterminator. So it's still very prevalent. Municipal, the parks and schools, all the municipal public spaces, they all spray, for the not all, but the majority of them spray glyphosate. There's billions and billions of pounds of glyphosate sprayed in our environment, so it's difficult to avoid. And so Joseph, so won't that strength of ozone hurt items like plastics and plants, etc.? So no, so the ozone it's not a full-on ozone machine where it's producing tons and tons of ozone. The fresh air surround system, it has different technology in it. It's just enough ozone to kill bacteria and mold and things like that. But you'd have to look at or listen to my podcast with the maker of it, the fresh air surround system. He has, proprietary technology that he developed. It's the same technology that was used to clean up the Pentagon after 9/11. He was actually asked to go clean up the Pentagon with this air filtration technology. So it works very, very well, I assure you. So it's not exactly ozone, and you can get versions of the fresh air surround system without the ozone. But it is one of the best home air filtration systems that you can get. You can get it with or without ozone if you prefer. And let's see. So the next question here, what about silicone bakeware or utensils? Yes, I love silicone utensils. I use those myself. They're very, very safe. Not always so heat resistant. You know, I have had a couple silicone utensils melt on me, but they last for the most part. You just have to replace them. Bakeware, yeah, I think those are fine. They make some products that are, you know, bake resistant, so they resist heat. But some of the utensils aren't as heat resistant, but I think those are great. Silicone's a good, you know, silicone is a very good, you know, item to use or material. And so Nikki, yeah, so unfortunately Home Depot still carries other toxic products. Yes, that's true. Lots of, I don't know about you, but whenever I go in there, I'm kind of a little taken aback by the perfume of chemicals that you get when you walk in there. But that's why you can use your Breeze Safe when you go in Home Depot. Just have it on your person in your little in your little fanny pack, because it's actually you can charge it, you know, charge it up and take it by itself, so you can carry it around with you if you need to. But it's great. It's really life-saving for people that are really chemically sensitive or have major allergies or mold sensitivities, that feel like they have a hard time going out in public spaces and stores because of they're so sensitive to the air. So this is really life-saving for those people. So I don't have any more questions from you guys. So thanks so much for joining me today on this Facebook Live. We're here every Tuesday at 5 p.m. Pacific, at 8 p.m. Eastern. And I'm not going to be here next Tuesday because I'm going to Cuba on Thursday for about 9 days. I'm super, super excited about that. I'm going to go in the Caribbean, do some snorkeling and relax and visit Havana and the beautiful Cuban people. I can't wait. And yeah, so actually we have a couple more people here. So which natural deodorant works? So I love Creatrix Solutions natural deodorant. It is a tallow. It's a kidney tallow that has all kinds of essential oils in it, and it's got arrowroot powder, and it's got some other ones. I love this lemon lime one. This is probably one of my favorite ones that I'm using right now. So this is my fave deodorant at the moment. So I'm going to send that link right there. It's by Creatrix Solutions. I also really like Schmidt's. So SCHMIDT''S. I really love their jasmine green tea. You can get that on Amazon. That one's fantastic. I also really like Primal Life Organics. Those are really, really nice as well. And you can get, I think we have a link in my store to Primal Life Organics deodorants. Yes, here we go. So let me send you that link. This is my my next fave deodorant. And there's always someone really sensitive to even natural deodorant. So that's why I really like this Creatrix Solutions tallow deodorant, because it's works great for really, really, really sensitive people. So I really love that one as well. It just smells so yummy too. But they also have a fresh powder scent also. And so next one, what about Tupperware? So Tupperware, I'm not a big fan of that. I mean, it is plastic. So I recommend people avoid plastics and store and heat up their food in glass cookware. Much, much better. The Tupperware, it's a harder plastic, so that's better than some of the softer plastic like Gladware and some of these disposable plastic ones. But the Tupperware it's plastic, so better to replace that, when you're able to, with glassware. And so does the ozone filter get rid of VOCs also? Yes, it does. So it absolutely gets VOCs for sure. So Rosie, so after a mold hit, after being all done with the Shoemaker protocol, is there a specific process that you recommend? So, for mold, I know the Shoemaker Protocol is really popular. I really like my product. It's called Catalyst Foundation. This is amazing for killing mold and mold mycotoxins. So I know there's a lot of different products out there for mold. I think this is one of the most effective ones because this just dissolves mold and mold mycotoxins and parasites and candida and viruses and other things that are not supposed to be in your body. And it's all natural, works with plant esters, very well tolerated by even my most sensitive clients. So I love this. So the best binders for detoxing would be my Citra Cleanse. And so we have a new version of it coming out. It's not available yet, but it'll be here in about a week or two. So it's a Citra Cleanse binder. It's modified citrus pectin. And then it's also going to have fulvic humic acid and cilantro. So it's got a binder and a couple of mineralizing agents, the fulvic humic to mineralize your body, and it will have cilantro in it to detox your body. And so that's coming out soon. So the moderator can leave a link for that in the notes as well. And so what's the product called that you just mentioned? Link. So there's a link right here to Catalyst Foundation for mold and parasites and candida. That's my favorite. Those are my favorite products for that. So I'm so sorry. I do have to go. Thank you so much for joining me. If you miss any part of this broadcast, you can watch it from the beginning. As soon as I get off of here, Facebook's going to take a minute or two to then upload it, and then you can play it again from the beginning. So we talked about all the different areas of your home, things to look out for, how to detox your home, and recommendations for laundry detergent and air filters and things of that nature. And you can download my Detox Your Home checklist right here. I'm going to give you a link in the comments so that you can start detoxing every area of your home. But remember, Rome wasn't built in a day. It's going to take a minute for you to kind of work through every area of your home and just give yourself patience, give yourself space, the time, because you just can't go through and throw out all your makeup and buy all new, throw out all your beauty products and shampoos and buy everything new. Just the next time you go to purchase, make the right choice. And we have lots of resources on myersdetox.com for you to do so. So thanks for tuning in every week. It's a pleasure to serve you. That's my mission in life, is to help millions of people bring awareness to the toxins in their environment and make better choices so they have happier lives and happier families. So thanks for joining me, and I will talk to you very, very soon.